My tenants cut my family's prized cherry blossoms because they didn't match their wedding. I never thought that losing my precious cherry blossom trees would have ended up making me a richer woman, but I still would have chosen to keep the trees instead of the money. About 2 years ago, my grandparents who I was incredibly close with passed away, and I ended up inheriting the 2 rental properties they owned. The properties are almost next door to each other and extremely close to my own apartment as well. Both properties already had tenants, and as soon as I became the new owner I made it a point to go to both properties and introduce myself as their new landlord. When I got there I spent a good amount of time admiring the stunning cherry blossom trees my grandparents had maintained on the property for years. Well, I got a similar reaction from both of the fathers of the families that lived in my rental properties. Neither of them seemed too excited to have a 28-year-old 5 feet 2 inches Japanese woman as their new landlord who held complete power over their housing situation. One of the dads even told me that he was surprised that I could speak English so well, and the other asked me if I was even 18 yet. Things were fine for a couple of years and I didn't have any issues with them until 2 of the grown children from both families contacted me to let me know that they were getting married and they'd like to use the properties to host their wedding. Both of the fiancés from each family had been pleasant to me up until that point and I assumed